JP2025. This is one of the most trending couples, in 2025. So let's understand their union based on the study of numbers. By the end of this video, you should be able to tell if the marriage will last or it will not last, or if there will be tension or there will not be tension in their marriage. So please listen to this video, and please, I'm sure that if Mrs. Ojoand Jux can actually see this video, it will also make more sense to her on how to address, because history will always repeat itself. So whatever happened to Ojoand Jux could likely happen to her daughter. Just listen to this video so that you understand where I'm coming from about the marriage. So let's start with I'm one of the best numerologists out there who study numbers and the effect on humans, and I also help people have a clear mindset on what is going on in their life. So I've helped a lot of couples, to stick together and keep a balance in their life. So, but let me just give this advice so that if these couples also see this video, they'll be able to relate to what I'm talking about in this video. So watch this video to the end so that you understand too, and you also learn something from it. So let's start with their birth date. Priscilla Ojoand was born on the 13th of March 2001, while her husband, who is Jux, was born September 1, 1989. Now, are they good together? Let's see. So first, I'm just going to highlight the major issues. But first, let me talk about this first. One of the things I always tell people, for two people to love themselves, they have to have one or more numbers in common with themselves for them to fall in love. The more numbers they have in common, the more the connection. That's why you can just see somebody and just like the person all of a sudden without thinking twice. Just say, my energy matches this person. You know what that means. So that's exactly what I. So their numbers seem to appear more than once. Yeah, they have a couple of numbers together. We have 1, we have 9, we have 3, we have 7. So they seem to be very connected. Something's in my eye. But let me proceed. All right. So now both of them are very intelligent couples. They're very intuitive. These are very nice attributes from them, anyways. But I also see a lot of argument, from their relation. By the time they start living together, they'll get to understand it. There are more argument, No, I'm not talking about normal, like serious argument. But let's leave that aside. So according to the Eastern astrology, both of them have the same signs. They are born in the snake year. And so, getting married also in the snake year is also a very fantastic move for both of them. So I give them kudos for that. They got it right at that level. Now, let's also talk about Jux. I'm going to talk about Jux first, that Tanzanian singer. Now, whatever happened, it's looking like whatever happened to Priscilla Ojoand Jux is about to happen to her daughter. And I'm going to explain to you why I say so. Now, Jux had its challenge. Let's puncture his birth date in the 2, so you see it in the 2. Jux had his own challenging year in 2022 and 2023, according to 7 Schema 2. I have the best numerology tool that forecasts challenging times. He had his own previous challenging year in 2022-2023, and his relationship also ended in that same 2023 due to financial challenge, because at that period of time, everything was going bad for him. So that disrupted his previous relationship. Now, my question is, has he learned how to address such? That's my first question. Because that's why he has not been married at all. That's why his relationship is not stable. If he's watching this video, you understand what I'm talking about. Now, this is the same thing that also happened to Mrs. Ojoand Jux based on study of numbers. I always know this thing. If you watch this video, you understand what I'm talking about. Her husband, Ojoand Jux's husband, also had a lot of financial setbacks, and that's what disrupted their marriage. So, as Jux, the Tanzanian singer, has he known how to address that? Maybe not. Maybe he has, but time will tell. Now, They started a new relationship good. It's good for them. Their marriage will also be tested. I'm going to outline the period when their relationship will be tested. I'm going to outline that so that if they to watch it, they can relate. But let's also talk about even Priscilla herself. So Priscilla is currently in her own challenging year as well. And one thing about people when they're in their challenging year is that they also tend to make drastic decisions that they're not even meant to, because they overthink during that period of time. So if you want to get to know your challenging year, you can comment your birth date. I'm going to tell you your previous challenging year so that you can relate with it. But that's just the principle. People definitely overthink, and which also makes them make more mistakes, have more losses, have more issues during that period of time. So what is our challenging years? What is our challenging months? And what is our challenging days? So 2025 is currently our challenging year. Okay? So let's move on. So it might be that she made rational decisions that she might say, why did I make it in this period of time? Time will tell as well. However, their marriage will also be tested starting from June. So if they are watching this, if they watch this video, they understand what I'm talking about. Their marriage will be tested starting from June till October. Yes, up to October. That's when they will know that they are not in the real deal. And also, their marriage will also be tested again. In this one, it is at full length. Their marriage will also be tested again in 2027, based on the study of numbers. So maybe that's when it will crash. Maybe that's when it will grow stronger. Time will tell. But if they are watching this video, my advice for them, is to understand how to approach this period I mentioned, very well. That's my advice for them, based on the study of numbers. So with everything I said, do you think the marriage will last? Because this is what caused the same issues for Jux not to be able to have a stable relationship before he met Priscilla. This is what caused it. So time will tell as well, So you can also share this. Mrs. Ojoand Jux is a very intelligent woman, and she should definitely be able to relate to. So you can share so that this can probably get to her. That's just the truth. But I mean, based on the study of number, this is how it works. So let me know what you think about this. My final remarks. I wish the couples all the best, in their whatever, in their union. I wish them a very lasting union. But wish is not enough. They have to work for it. They have to work on it. Everything I said. Cheers.